Hey everyone, it is Ali Andelman, founder of aliandelman.com, and I'm super excited you are here today for this blog of the week. It is entitled Let It Go. Have you heard of the Frozen song Let It Go? I'm sure you've heard it a couple times, right? Let it go, right? So what do we need to let go? Well, you guys, I'm sure, face struggles in your life, face decisions where you would rather move on to something else, but there's something holding you back. So in all these decisions, in all these struggles, what brings us to the other side? And what stops us from facing the other side? So that is fear. And I love the quote, the quote that takes those 4 letters of fear and says you can either face everything and run or face everything and rise. What would you rather do? So I give a situation like you have a job that you really don't like and you go in every single day and you're yawning at your desk and you're drinking your coffee and there's big overhead lights and you just want to go home. So what makes you stay there and not leave and find something else? Fear, right? So what are you afraid of? You are afraid of what else is out there. If you're getting that continuous paycheck, if you're getting health insurance, if you're getting whatever, those are things you're able to rely on. And so you think to yourself, well, staying seems like the easier decision rather than going and, facing a world of unknown. So you stay in that job, but then what happens? You think about it. You bring it home. It affects your relationships. It affects your moods. It affects everything. And then you turn that into, I call it, a big monster. So this big monster becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, keeps spiraling out of control. So how can we turn that big monster back into something peaceful and joyful? Well, when you initially sit there and you think, am I gonna forget everything and run or forget everything and rise? You make the harder choice, because forget everything and rise, leaving that steady job to go into the unknown, to start sending your resume out to see what really is in your heart, is really the harder choice. But in the end, it actually is not. And why is that? Because you are going to be at a place where you're full of peace, you're full of life, and you know what you want. And when you walk into that job, you're gonna know that that is it for you, and you are not gonna settle like you did in the last job. So you know what, guys? Facing everything and rising is gonna be the easier choice. So I talk about a story in my blog about something that I was afraid of, and that's confrontation. I grew up very, very afraid of confrontation. So, if friends, family, significant others had any issues with me, I would internalize it. And instead of confronting the person, I let it escalate. I made it bigger. I talked about it. I thought about it. I asked people what they thought. And then it became, just like in the job scenario, a big monster. And yeah, I was afraid to confront the person because I guess I was afraid what they were going to say. But in the end, if I had confronted them, there would never have been a big monster. So the moral of the story here, and I can't wait for you guys to read this more in detail on my blog, is to face everything and rise. Let it go. Let that fear go. And just step over that line and see what's on the other side. Because you guys, I'm telling you, it might seem more difficult, but in actuality, it is the most efficient way to make you peaceful and happy. And that's what we all want, right? So enjoy this blog. Thank you guys for watching. Namaste, and I will see you guys soon. Please comment, please share as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Keep it in, heaven knows I try.